What's going on, MSFers? Duelim here, and today we're going to be going over Cosmic Crucible Week 2 defense. That's right, we're already in Week 2. Sorry once again for not being here for Week 1. I was in Miami, living my best life. Just kidding, we just hung out with family. It wasn't too crazy. Had a barbecue, that was kind of nice. But yeah. We have our defense, so you're going to see all the attacks again this week as per normal, so sorry about that once again. So I decided to make some changes based off of what I was seeing and the destruction I was feeling, and use some things that my opponents used just because I saw it gave me trouble, so I really like that. Also, if Scopely ends up putting another event in the command center, that requires Starjammers on offense, I've come to the conclusion that they are targeting my videos, and I am going to find them. That's what's going to happen because I have Starjammers in 6. So I'm telling you right now, it is Wednesday morning, May 28th at 9:20 a.m. when I am recording this. I have zero knowledge of anything, any command center crap, anything about Starjammers needing to be used on offense. I have zero knowledge of that. If they do it again, they're targeting my videos. I'm calling it from here, and I demand financial compensation. That's it. It's like I have mesothelioma. If you know that reference, leave a comment down below because that was my childhood. All right, so yeah, we're going to put Starjammers in 6. I think these room rules suck. Honestly, you could tell Dorky I said that as well. These room rules are absolutely terrible, and they don't really do anything. I don't find these fun at all. I don't find these impactful. The last room rules were better, but they didn't work correctly, which is not Dorky's fault. That's Scopely. But yeah, these room rules kind of suck. So I've just got Starjammers in here because they're going to soak up Starjammers. It's going to be a mirror matchup. So yeah, cool. Starjammers v Starjammers. In room number 5, before the Thunder, remember I was saying how we're going to put Phoenix Force in here and treat this as a blank room? No. After getting my absolute ass kicked by Thunderbolts multiple times, I decided I'm going to put the full Thunderbolts in here as well. Changing placement would be smart, but I'll do that later. Put Hyperion on the corner, Ghost next to Hyperion. The other 3 don't really matter. Yeah, Thunderbolts are disgusting. So if they're big and you've got a big Thunderbolts, I literally had a Gear Tier 20, 3 Diamond Hyperion ult, and delete my entire Immortal team. Which, let me tell you, was not fun, but it was an experience. That's for sure. So yeah, Thunderbolts are disgusting. Leave them on defense in room 5. They're very, very good. I do know like Superior 6 does pretty well against them. You need like Superior 6 Ares. Stop the safeguard, flip those defense ups immediately to defense down. You rewind them the same amount that they're going to get the speed bar, so it kind of counteracts, and then you just go. So yeah. Very interesting, but still a really, really good team. So nothing wrong with that at all. Also, they get the global rule assistance as well. Harbinger characters on successful hit, if the primary target has trauma, perform an ISO attack against that target. So yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. And speaking of Harbinger characters, Spore attacks, we're going to be running a Vigilante here just because I didn't really need Vigilante on offense. And I've realized that my wallet is not big enough to have them on offense to just delete things in room 1. So I'm going to put them on defense in room 4, where they have 50% extra damage. And if Silver Sable gets to take a turn, they're not going to be having very much fun. Also, all new stats, so they're benefiting the most from the health bonus and the damage bonus that they get here. Also, Vigilante's just an annoying team, honestly. Vigilante's just annoying because Nightstalkers doesn't do well into them because they stop the speed stat. A lot of good things, so I like Vigilante. I'm going to put him here. Room number 3, we're going to use in negative energy. This is the special abilities, cost 4 less. We're going to do Kahori, Emma, Black Knight, the Immortal bait, essentially. So Emma and the Omega Sentinel. And then Thanos in here as well for a Rain Fire potential there. If he's overpowered, it's even better in here as well. So that's really cool. If you want, you could put Loki in here to give Kahori more turn meter so that if they try to mirror it with a Kahori versus Kahori action, it doesn't work as well, and they can't just throw in Loki and do that and let Kahori do everything. So that's absolutely an option and something I might do if I want to use Thanos elsewhere, or just have him for offense or throw him into a room somewhere I could end up doing that, or just have him for offense, right? He's still a really good character. Exposed mechanic, energy redistribution. The Rain Fire, again, is a great passive, so maybe I'll just end up doing that. Maybe throw him with Cabal, and he'll do a lot of damage. That'd be pretty cool. In room number 1, combat support, we're going to be running the hot sauce that everybody's running, and this is where a lot of people have Thanos Endgame. And Thanos Endgame is good here, don't get me wrong. But I do like the potential revive chance from Doctor Strange. And Doctor Strange is funny because revives are fun. So that could cause a potential problem there. We have a pre-taunt in Gladiator, obviously. Unless it's like Immortal, then yeah, it doesn't matter. But what happens here is essentially you're getting a bunch of vulnerables put out on a very tanky team, and then they take one turn and you get deleted, especially if you have a gear tier 20 on your Omega Red Phoenix Force. So if you do, that's awesome. I would recommend taking him up. He's very good in the Professor X Saga as well, so he won't let you down there. And he does a lot of damage, so overpowered as well, kind of feeds into that, obviously. So that's really good. You could absolutely throw Thanos in here over Doctor Strange. You could absolutely do that. You could also take out Gladiator and just throw in another character, maybe like a Shadow King in here to cause more issues. Villain, and getting that, the more issues from the passive hitting as well. I don't know if passives are affected by the vulnerable damage, though. I've heard, and I think I've experienced Thanos is not affected by that. So I don't know if that applies to like Shadow King or anything like that. But I think Odin's swipes are affected by it, so I'm not sure what is and what isn't. So leave a comment down below if you know what is and what isn't, because I'd love to learn, so that'd be fun. And then room number 2, we're going to be doing good old Nightstalkers with Scientist Supreme. Why? Because I got rolled by it, and it was funny, and I thought it was funny. Vigilante did not beat it. What happens is Scientist Supreme puts that slow out there on the Nightstalkers characters, and then the Blade passive ends up flipping those slows into speed ups, and then you actually go faster than the Vigilante characters, and then you just get rolled, and rolled hard. So really interesting. I'm wondering if it was a factor of overpowered and not having overpowered, so that could definitely be a factor, and maybe somebody comes in with their Vigilante and absolutely shreds mine. That'd also be pretty funny. But who knows? I don't think that'll happen. I have decided I'm going full offense this season because I am in Professor X territory, and I have decided that I really do need Null, Odin, and Mephisto to be able to one-shot any Professor X room. Because I definitely did need Odin for that round 3 that we talked about in my previous video that had that Professor X defense. I was definitely going to need Odin there. If I had Odin, I could one-shot it. So definitely going to need Odin on offense. So I'm going to be running pretty much everything on offense except for Starjammers, and everything else. Definitely going to be going for efficiency here, one-shotting those Professor X's, and then making sure I've got efficiency pretty much everywhere. Obviously, Nightstalker Scientist Supreme is going to soak up some efficiency if they don't have Nightstalkers of their own. Vigilante is going to soak up some efficiency. Thunderbolts are going to soak up efficiency. Starjammers can soak up efficiency and probably will. I'll also probably change the placement up a little bit here and move you over here and do that. And then Hyperion does need to move over to the corner here, so next to Ghost, who's got the dodge chance, counterattacks, all that good stuff. But this will be my defense. I am not really enjoying this season, honestly. I think these room rules are kind of crappy. They're just not very fun and exciting, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We have seasons like this every once in a while. The best part is the seasons don't last very long anymore, which is awesome. I don't even know where I'm going. So 34 days, we got what, 5 more weeks left? So not too bad, so I'll take it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you guys got something good from this defense. Let me know what you guys are running down in the comment section below. But until next time, this has been Duel 'em. Later, MSFers.